Hello, everyone. Thank you for visiting the Management Channel. Today, we're going to talk about information systems management. Here, we're going to look at the strategic importance of usefulness of information. We're going to learn the basics of capturing, processing, and protecting information. And we're going to learn how companies can access and share both information and knowledge. So, data is unorganized facts and figures. Information is data converted into a form that helps people do their jobs, or converted into useful information. Useful information is timely, current and available when you need it, relevant, suited to the situation, accurate, complete but concise, and understandable in a form that's easy to comprehend. Information technology stores, processes, and distributes useful information. It facilitates internet and intranet. If you don't know what intranet is, that's the company's internal internet system. And that provides timely information for management decisions. Four main types of IS. Transactional processing systems, or TPS, it's used to handle routine and reoccurring business transactions such as accounting. Management Information Systems, or MIS, is used to transform data into the information employees need to have to do their work. And it focuses pretty much on strategy implementation. Then we have the Executive Information System, or EIS, used by top-level managers and focus on the development and revision of strategy. And then, finally, we have the Decision Support System, or DSS. It uses managers' insights in an interactive computer-based process to assist in making non-routine decisions. It allows managers to evaluate the possible effects of alternative decisions, and it's also used for simulations, to test ideas, to test what-if scenarios like contingency plan. What is the Internet, then? It's obviously a global collection of computer networks linked together to exchange data and information on the World Wide Web. Problems on the Internet is computer security, identity theft and financial fraud, cyber scams, and lost workplace productivity. What is e-commerce? E-commerce is the buying and selling of products and services over electronic systems, typically by the Internet. M-commerce is buying and selling from wireless mobile devices. Cloud computing is data and software stored with third-party providers that can be accessed and run from the web. And wireless communication devices that allow people to communicate and get information when and where they need it. So for e-commerce methods, let's go business to business. Ford buys tires from Firestone. Walmart buys merchandise from thousands of suppliers automatically through their EDI, or electronic data exchange. Then we have business to employee. Merck sales reps conduct business on the road, and some Cengage Learning employees telecommute working from home. UPS drivers get electronic orders to pick up packages along their route and send electronic information to businesses for tracking deliveries. We also have business to customer. Amazon sells a book and a computer to John Smith. Customers can go to the FedEx website to track their packages. And finally, peer-to-peer. An Apple employee in the United States electronically contacts an Apple employee in China to find out why an iPod order is behind schedule. So you can see there are multiple ways e-commerce comes into play. The strategic importance of information is that technology and information technology constantly changes rapidly. Moore's Law was a prediction that about every 2 years, computer processing power would double and its costs would drop about 50%. Data information has strategic importance as that can influence people's choices and behavior, and thus the strategy of the company. The key to sustaining a competitive advantage is using information technology to continuously improve and support the core functions of a business. First mover advantage is a strategic advantage that companies earn by being the first to use new information technology and to substantially lower their costs or to make a product or service that differs from their competition. The characteristics of useful information is that it's accurate, it's complete, it's relevant, and most important, it's timely. Cost of useful information is your acquisition cost, obtaining data that you don't have. Processing cost, the cost of turning that raw data into useful information. Storage cost, cost of physically or electronically archiving information for later retrieval. Retrieval cost, and that's accessing already stored and processed information. And then communication cost, the cost of transmitting information from one place to another. Capturing the information, there are two basic methods, manual and electronic. Manual is slow, costly, labor-intensive, and sometimes inaccurate process since data is entered by hand. Electronic is using electronic storage devices to capture and record data electronically via barcodes, RFID tags, and electronic scanners or optical character recognition devices, such as barcodes. Radio frequency identification tags are those little miniature tags transmitting information via radio waves and can be used to track the number and location of the objects into which the tags have been inserted. Individual item, a pallet, or an entire shipment can be tracked. Optical character recognition converts digitized documents into ASCII or ASCII, text that can be searched, read, and edited with any word processing software. Processing information is a transformation of raw data into meaningful and useful information. Data mining is the process of discovering unknown patterns and relationships in large amounts of data. Data warehouse is where huge amounts of data are stored and prepared for data mining analysis by being cleaned of errors and redundancies. The types of data mining are supervised. The user tells the data mining software to look and test for specific patterns or relationships in a data set. Unsupervised, the user tells data mining software to uncover whatever patterns and relationships it can find in a data set. Patterns identified by data mining, well, we have association or affinity patterns, which two or more database elements tend to occur together in some kind of significant way. Sequence patterns, when database elements occur together, whereas one of the elements appears before the other or precedes the other. Predictive patterns, patterns that help identify database elements that are different. And data clusters, when three or more database elements occur together in some kind of significant way. Protecting information is the process of ensuring that data are reliably and consistently retrievable in a usable format for authorized users only. It's done by authentication, ensuring potential users are who they claim they are and they are authorized. Anyone not authorized would be locked out. Authorization, granting authenticated users approved access to the data, software, and systems. And two-factor authentication, based on what users know, such as password or what they have in their possession, such as a secure ID card or fob. Firewall is a protective hardware or software that sits between the computer internally and outside networks, such as the internet. A virus is a program or piece of code that attaches itself to programs in your computer without your knowledge, and it can trigger anything from a harmless flashing message to formatting your whole hard drive to a system-wide network shutdown. Data encryption is a transformation of data into complex, scrambled digital codes that can be decrypted only by authorized users who possess the unique decryption keys. A VPN, or virtual private network, is software that securely encrypts data sent by employees outside the company network, decrypts the data when they arrive within the company computer network, and does the same when data is sent back to employees outside the network. Secure Sockets Layer, or SSL encryption, is an internet browser-based encryption that provides secure off-site web access to some data and programs. Access and sharing information. The Executive Information System is data processing that uses internal and external data sources to provide information needed to monitor and analyze the organization's performance. Intranets are private company networks that allow employees to easily access, share, and publish information using internet software. Corporate portals are a hybrid of executive information system and intranets that allow managers and employees to use a web browser to gain access to customized company information and to complete specialized transactions. Electronic Data Interchange, or EDI, allows two companies to convert their purchasing and ordering information to a standardized format so that it can enable the direct electronic transmission of information from one company's computer system to the other. And web services. Software that uses standardized protocols so that data can be automatically read, understood, transcribed, and processed by different computer systems in another country. The extranet are networks that allow companies to exchange information and conduct transactions with outsiders by providing them direct, web-based access to authorized parts of a company's intranet or information system. The Decision Support System is an information system that helps managers understand specific kinds of problems and potential solutions. The Expert System is an information system that contains specialized knowledge and decision rules used by experts and experienced decision makers so that non-experts can draw on that knowledge to help them make informed decisions. IT is the backbone of every business, and you can learn more on the web by doing a Google search. Thank you for watching today, and hope you'll continue learning here.